Hey guys, welcome back to yet another episode of FTL Multiverse with the DA-SR-12. We're going to be continuing our journey through the galaxy, and we'll pick up where we left off in our last episode. I remember we traveled through Turban, and we got some pretty beefed up weapons after a crazy fight. And we also met this guy named Ruin over here, who told us that we needed to go to the crystalline origins to find a waystone device to seal off the crystal homeworlds. So we're traveling to the original crystal homeworlds to find a waystone key and deliver it to Ruin. So we're going to traverse through this sector, and we're going to see what this place has in store for us. So right away, let's go to here. A strange green cultist ship with a modified logo is preaching to several other cultist ships. Come, brothers, do not believe Grand Priest Vortigon's lies. Come join me and drink the ceremonial and definitely not poisoned space juice. These poor souls have no idea what they're getting themselves into. Rescue them. You power up the weapons and attack the crazy cultist ship. Oh, they have mind control? On mind control. Oh, they sent a drone into my medbay, and holy crap, that's a lot of crew members. Okay, let's target everything here. Let's out! And get one shot. Now we just gotta deal with these intruders. Okay, you defeated the cultists and saved the other ships. You scrapped the remains. We got a divine repair drone. Contact the other cultists. The other cultists are confused and afraid. One individual, who seems to understand the situation, thanks you. You must be truly enlightened to have seen through his convincing lies. I wish to come with you. Welcome on board, Jones. Please, help me kill these intruders. Okay, one guy's dead. Okay, look at that. The cultists have been dealt with. Now, we need you to work the sensors and you to stand in O2. Alright, let's go here. You notice several cultist ships surrounding a gas planet. You catch chatter among them. Yeah, boss said to build a temple somewhere around here, but how? Explain to them that what they're trying to do is impossible. You try to explain, but the cultists merely insult your intelligence. Nah, you have no idea what you're talking about. Leave this kind of stuff to the smart ones like us, okay? Oh, okay. Now let's go here. You spot several pirates raiding the remains of a crystalline settlement. Attack! You engage the pirates. Alright, here we go. Let's target their piloting. Actually, no. Let's target their cloaking and mind control the pilot. Yeah, like so. And then we'll do something like this. And they're dead. Yeah, one shot. That's what you get. You defeated the pirates and scrapped the remains. Finish what they started. With the pirates dead, you scrap the ruins yourself and find a crystal weapon. Nice. Okay, so what does this divine repair do? The idol of the self-proclaimed true prophet. 65 HP minus... Oh, wow, but 3 times the repair speed and 1.70 times... Oh, okay, so it's... Oh, and it takes no power and requires a drone power. Okay, well, we don't even have drone control, so we're just gonna leave that as is. But, yeah, no, that's okay. It's just a random beefed up repair drone. But let's continue to make our way towards this waystone key. An ember vessel is drifting nearby the skeletons of some poor tourist vessels. At the very moment, they notice you. It seems they're set on destroying you next. Uh-oh, we're not gonna let that happen. They boarded us. Attack. Let's cloak this. Good. And target their weapons. Mind control the pilot, and... Let's see, come on, I know I can hit many rooms with this, right? Yeah, I can. Cool. And dead. Oh my gosh, I love the frickin' glaive beam, it's so good. Another ship full of angry cultists have been removed from this plane of reality. Perhaps they're watching you now from whatever afterlife they've imagined for themselves. Yeah, probably. Now, let's go here. This beacon hosts a cultist transport. It's safe to bet the ship is most likely carrying some special tech. If you could kill its crew, their cargo will be yours. Demand the surrender of their goods. Alright, it looks like they don't want to fight. They're trying to escape. Also, guys, might I mention that the developers said that some dialogue scenes in this whole crystalline homeworld's origins thing isn't gonna make sense because this is old and it's planned for a rework, so just keep that in mind. Now, we're gonna target that piloting. Alright, I wanna hit all this, so let's do that. Alright! Yeah, we caused some serious damage, but we can't kill their crew because our weapon system is just too strong, so let's just blow up the ship. You destroyed the transport, but nothing remains of the cargo. Dismayed, you scrap what remains of the hull and a few supplies that are floating around. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Oh, there's a store distress beacon? I wonder what that's about. An ember vessel is firing on a crystal merchant. To see their wares, you'll have to fight off the enemy first. Rescue the store. Alright, let's do this. Oh no, they hacked our shields. Why, man, why? Oh, but it's only level 1 hacking. Okay, it's not that bad. Okay, they have an OP defense drone, so let's just shoot all of our weapons. Okay, here we go. Like that. Yeah, there we go. And with their mind control destroyed, I can use my mind control to destroy them. Yeah, give it up, guys. You're nothing now. Okay, they should be dead here. Yup, we got them. The ship breaks apart and you salvage what you can. You have rescued the store from their attackers. The store owners offered a trade. Okay, what do you got for me? Okay, I think I know what I want from here. Let me just sell this, this, and this. And let me fix up the hull a bit. Honestly, let's get hacking. Normally I don't get hacking because of how and we'll upgrade it to level 3. And because of how little shots our burst lasers have to support our glaive beam, we're definitely gonna need to hack their weapons and their shields. So let's press on and look, we're already here. The location of the Waystone Key. Alright, let's do this. Let's go kick ass. Wow, this place looks really nice. You've arrived at the coordinates specified by Ruin. The location appears to be home to a massive church. Ruin is as confused as you are as to why the coordinates led you here, though. But he suggests that we enter and investigate. Enter? You enter the church to find a rockman clad in a red robe, preaching towards crowds of cultists. They're in the middle of a sermon, and they probably won't appreciate an interruption. However, from the looks of it, it doesn't seem they'll be winding down anytime soon. Okay, let's attempt to sneak around and look for that key. You exit the church and loop around back. You notice 2 doors, but you have no idea where it might be. I wonder, is it the door marked shrine or is it the door marked storage? I don't know. That's definitely not obvious. It definitely can't be shrine. You make a random guess and pick the shrine. As you suspected, Ruin spots the key resting on a pedestal, protected by a small glass box. Break open the case. You smash the case, only for the pedestal to rapidly recede into the floor and an alarm to blare. You hear shouts from the other room and run out, pursued by several enraged cultists. Hurry back to the ship with intruders on board. As you're getting back to the ship, you spot Vortigon and a group of several other cultists running towards a massive cruiser. It looks like Vortigon is carrying the key with him. Attack! We need that key! You speed towards the gigantic cruiser, weapons charging. Alright. They mind controlled us here, unmind control. Alright. We're gonna hack their shields, I suppose. Oh, they boarded my piloting. Ouch! No, not the weapons! It's a good thing we have hacking. Oh, whoa! They're hitting us. They're hitting us for a lot of damage. Holy crap. And they mind controlled us? Unmind control. This could get pretty dicey. So we're just gonna cloak prematurely here. And we're gonna target their weapons with it. No! God dang it, they freaking cloak like always. Okay, but we can still attack. Okay, come on. Hit everything! Yes! Okay, not bad. Okay, get this guy out of here. Now. Go. Okay, weapons back online. O2 destroy. Okay, hacking online. Destroy them. And they cloaked again. Oh, I forgot. We're on a breathable atmosphere again and we can't vent out the crew. You know what? Kill these guys. Okay, this guy's running low on health. Send in this one. Okay, who's mind controlled? You're mind controlled. Unmind control. Alright. Here we go. Dang it. Okay, let me just do this then. Oh, Vortigon's cruiser stutters. Barely able to keep on track. They won't survive long. Okay. Let's simply stop firing. You power down your weapons and watch. A massive explosion destroys the cruiser's engines, and the ship plummets into the ground. You pilot down near it, surveying the wreckage. You enter the wreckage, careful not to step on any broken glass or corpses. You spot the key, mostly undamaged, in a corner of the ship. You scoop up the key off the floor of the ship. At last, you have what you came for. As you leave, you notice the noise of a man gasping for air. You turn to see Vortigon, barely clinging to his life, crawling away from you in fear. Finish him off! You lift up your boot and slam it down on Vortigon. In an instant, he is gone. That bastard got what he deserved. Alright. And our crew's fully healed? That was light work, guys, light work. Unfortunately, we couldn't have Vortigon join our crew because we didn't have a level 2 medbay or anything like that, so our only chance was to kill him off. But let's speed to the exit beacon in 5 jumps. You're surprised to find a burnt civilian ship drifting nearby. It appears they were tourists, attacked by the cultists, and few survived. You welcome one of their remaining crew on board. Okay, well, I guess we'll replace this guy with the Zoltan. There we go. Okay, perfect. Nice, nice. Now, we just need to save up all of our scrap just to upgrade our defense. Now, let's go to the store distress beacon. An Ember vessel is firing on a crystal merchant. To see their wares, you'll have to fight off the enemy first. Okay, let's rescue the store. Alright, they have mind control, unmind control. Okay, they boarded us in here, which sucks. Okay, let's hit all these rooms. Okay, we caused some damage, but we didn't one-shot them. Okay, that's not good. Get out, and please, please on mind control. Nope, dang it. It didn't work. Oh, great, now we have 2 mind control people on the ship. You know what? Finish them. Okay, they're dead. Yeah, now they can die. The ship breaks apart and you salvage what you can. Okay, we rescued the store. What do they got for me? Okay. This is good, this is good. So we have some better weapons. So I'm gonna sell this, and I'm gonna buy this. 100%, I'm doing this. Alright, we gotta upgrade our weapons. Okay, now, done enough offensive upgrades. All we need to do now is just make sure our defense is up to par. So all of our scrap will go towards our defense, which is engines and shields. Now, let's go to this distress beacon. Alright. Looking good so far, man. A crystalline vessel is the source of this distress beacon. It appears they're under attack. Save the crystals! It appears the attacker is a pirate vessel. Be prepared to attack. Alright, they have a pretty bad weapon system. Just a flak and a heavy laser. Compared to us? Yeah, no, we're good. Just to add insult to injury, I'm gonna hack their shields. Alright, let's cloak this. Good. Alright, hit all these rooms. Unmind control you. And, well, just finish them off. Oh my goodness, that was so good. The vessel has been defeated and you scrap the salvage left behind. Contact those crystals. The crystalline ship is badly damaged. One of the survivors requests to join your crew. Yes, welcome on board, Fairy. Alright, I usually replace my human crew with non-human crew because humans aren't very skilled, well, they're skilled, but they're not very useful. Now let's go here. A group of somber ships have gathered on the surface of a nearby planet. It looks as if they're in the middle of some sort of funeral. Okay, let's sneak into the crowds and see if you can try and pilfer some stuff. You land on the planet and sneak through the crowds of cultists. However, one individual spots you and points you out. Hey you, where are your robes? Are you supposed to be here? Cultist crew, yes. Ah, brother, my mistake. I did not recognize you amongst all of your strange friends. Have a nice day. You continue on and find a spot with several unprotected cultist ships, which you raid for supplies before heading back to the ship. Hell yeah. Now let's go to this exit beacon. You've arrived at the exit beacon. It appears the apparatus will deposit you in a random sector once we jump away. Inspect the waystone. The crystalline tech that makes up the device is fascinating, if not completely foreign to you. Let's talk to Ruin. Ruin is gleeful, very pleased with this outcome. Good. This is most excellent. You have my thanks, Captain, but I'm afraid I must now return to my people with this tech. But let me not forget to pay you for your help. Oh, we lost Ruin because he's leaving, which sucks. But we got an elite crystal charger and 7 hull points repaired. I guess that's okay, but let's just go to the next sector. It's completely random. I don't know what this is. Okay, where are we? Continue. Proceed to the Mantis sector? Mantis territory is heavily protected by the Hive, divided into segments overwatched by suzerains. This sector is no place for a Federation ship. Exit hyperspeed. You've entered a poorly charted area of space that's known to be home to the Mantis. Your crew is told to be on alert in case of any Mantis or stowaways sneak on board. It's not long before the suzerain guard spots you. Meet Sax, this is our sector. We kill you. Mind control. Convince the guard to leave you alone. The captain struggles to keep the ship on track, but the rest of the crew seems to know something is up and keeps the ship on target. Oh, great. Oh, no, they hacked us here. Okay, just mind control them. Now. Yes, that's right. Good. I'm so glad we had that. Okay, and you, Mantis, stand in the airlock. Thank you. Now, let's hit all of this. Okay, what do we got? Yeah, hit all that. You catch chatter on the other ship, mentioning something about a signal requesting for ASB backup. Looks like we might have another hazard to worry about. Oh, what hazard? They're dead. Get out of here, you aggressive bastards. You defeated the suzerain guard. Whatever might have been in their cargo has for certain been destroyed, but you can at least salvage some supplies from the ship. Okay, let's do something on board the ship. Salvage mission, survey the nearby area. Okay, there's some drones here. Break them down for parts. Okay, so our next beacon is going to be this distress beacon. A gathering vessel is desperately trying to evade a hostile mantis. Currently, the ships are too occupied with each other to bother with you. Rescue the Orchid! You move in to intercept the Mantis. Alright, let's mind control this. Over here. Kill your friend, please. Thank you very much. We'll cloak this. Easy. Honestly, I'm kind of grateful that we're in a Mantis sector because generally the Mantis have weak offense to account for their strong boarding capabilities. But we have really good crew to defend our ships, so it just makes them easy to pick off. The Mantis ship has been filled. The Florals come to a halt and contact you. Many thanks, Renegade. I wanted to impress my Orobak hosts on my next visit to the Confederacy. They love hive wine so much, but unfortunately these Mantis don't seem to like us Citilier quite as much as them. Here, a token of my gratitude, we got a heavy kernel. Now let's go to this distress beacon. Or do we? No, let's go down here. A free Mantis vessel is here. Always a pleasant sight for any Federation captain. Looks to be a merchant. What might he have in store? Oh, Captain, Captain! Shining Sky is bringing great blessings on our meeting here. You must accept gift if you are wanting trade. Okay, let's take his gift. And now buying of things may commence. Okay, what do you got for me, sir? No, I'm not gonna get clone bay. Let me actually sell my elite crystal charger. It's basically a 2-shot laser weapon with a 10% breach chance, the ability to lock down rooms on hit, and pierces 2 shields, but that isn't very synergistic with our glaive beam, so we're gonna sell this. And we're also gonna sell the heavy kernel 3-damage missile. Good. We'll buy a bit more drone parts and missiles, and that'll be it. We're just gonna hoard a bunch of scrap until the very end. Now, let's go here. A Mantis military ship appears on local radars alongside the remains of a human freighter. Prepare for a hostile encounter. Oh jeez. When will these guys learn that aggression isn't the answer to everything, you know? Get mind controlled. Let's actually hack their shields this time. Alright, prepare to meet your end, Mantis. You're dead! Get out of here. Get one shot. Man, I swear this glaive beam is just so freaking good. Oh my goodness. Man, you can't get enough of it. I'm telling you. Wow. Alright, more and more. You're hailed by a Mantis vessel. You not know how hard repair with Claw is? Teleporter is broken. Can you fix? We will pay you as we are so kind. Oh really? Okay then. Let's with our upgraded doors agree, but lock down the doors in case of a trap. As you dock your ship with the Mantis, they immediately come charging for your doors. Luckily, they aren't able to break their way through, but you still have to deal with their ship. Oh, that's fine. Light work, more scrap, more death, more profits. Let's finish these guys off. The more aggressive a species is, the more of a chance for me to profit off their demise. Okay, let's mind control the pilot. Good, and finish them. Wow, we actually didn't one-shot them. Okay, that's a surprise to be sure. How about we 2-shot them? Boom, boom, dead. The hull of the Mantis ship no longer looks so threatening now that it has been destroyed. You scrap the remains. Hell yeah. Alright, let's go here. You've arrived at a seemingly ordinary beacon, but scans show a slip tunnel opening. Someone with an MV drive is shopping in nearby. Apologies, stranger. It's really nothing personal that we have to kill you. Scrap's a hard commodity to come by. Well, not really. You can never have enough, though. Yeah, I would know, and I'm gonna kill you to demonstrate that. They hacked my engines, eh? Okay, their 4-damage beam could pierce our 3 shields, which is pretty bad. And they have an automated reloader? Okay, let's cloak and hack their weapons. Yeah, that's right. Now, we might control the pilot. Okay, hit all this. We will not surrender. Okay, that's a lie. We surrender. I really don't want to die. There will be no mercy today. You're dead. Wow, okay, hold on. That's a pretty cool ship design. That's pretty cool. I like that. Nice. Nice job, developers. You cooked with that. In the end, this ship wasn't much different from you. All the same, they're the dead ones and you aren't. As you start to leave, you do one more once-over of the wreckage and are surprised to find an item left behind that you miss. We got long-range scanners, but we already have it, so we break it down into scrap. Okay. Now let's go here. A Mantis pirate ship defends this beacon, claiming to be one of the Hive's enforcers. They demand you pay them either scrap or a slave, or be obliterated. Refuse! You make it clear to the pirate that you have no interest in giving them anything but death. You both hurry to prepare for battle. Alright, bring it on! Bring it on! Okay, they sent some boarders in here. Okay, good. Let's cloak that. Very nice. These guys are a strike fighter, meaning they have no shields. So let's just finish them off, I guess. They have no shields, which is terrible for a ship with a massive beam, because we could do stuff like this. You have made your point. We are beaten. Take this and leave us to our shame. Ignore their cries. Yes, you're dead. The pirate ship has been reduced to scrap and their crew consumed in the inferno. Hell yeah. Now, time for this beacon. A nearby mantis ship begins aggressive maneuvers. You prepare for the worst. Okay, they're mind controlling us here, or they're boarding our mind control. Bad choice, sir. Bad choice. Kill your friends and suffocate. We'll cloak all of this. Alright, and fire. Hit all that. Dead. But they hit our hacking somehow. You know that without ever knowing their names, you have just avenged hundreds of innocent people by destroying this ship. They're gonna break my hacking, aren't they? Yep. Well, it's fine. We'll put that out in a minute. Okay, hacking fixed. Let's continue, shall we? This node is currently home to a Mantis leisure ship, a place of brothels and combat arenas for warriors to release steam. When they scan your inventory, they indicate you're eligible to engage in a grand game of chance. Okay, let's bet 50 scrap on the warrior with blue paint. You watch over the view screen as the two Mantis juveniles are pitched at one another in combat, okay? The blue Mantis seems sure to win, scoring numerous hits on his enemy. However, the one in red ends the fight with a single key swipe. Pay what we owe? No. Upgraded engines. Dodge the debt and power up the engines. You are able to get out of firing range of the cruiser before they can react. However, a smaller ship breaks off from a patrol and moves in to engage. Alright, we're not paying our debt. Prepare to be eradicated. Alright, let's mind control these guys. They can't even hurt us. They have one shot plus a beam. Alright, this should be light work. Come on, finish them off. Yep, one shot, like always. You know that without ever knowing their names, you avenged hundreds of innocent people. Yes, yes. Now give me your money. Thank you very much. Let's go here. A smuggler approaches, brandishing their weapons, but not their contraband. Sorry we meet on unfavorable terms, but we're starved for fuel, and I'm afraid you're our only shot to get out of here before the patrols catch us. No hard feelings, it's just business. Refuse to pay tribute. Too bad, you will regret this decision. Oh wait, oh really? Okay, we'll see about that. Okay, they sent a drone into my doors. Okay, target their weapons, mind control the pilot, and let's hit all of these rooms. They offer you some of their cargo if you let them live. Mute them and continue fighting. Dead. The destruction you have brought upon the pirates has proven effective, and their ship explodes. You scrap the remains. Nice. Alright, one more jump before the exit. This is a pretty quick episode, probably because of how much ass-kicking we've been doing. As you arrive, it looks like a battle is coming to a close. A Mantis attack force led by a suzerain is chasing some stragglers of a smaller clan. Over an open channel, the winning suzerain makes a declaration. Tikinakarika clan is strongest. All ships exterminating Pafinakinaralara forces that not yield. Let's attack the winning suzerain. Fool, challenging Tikinakarika is death sentence. As you attack them, boarders from surrounding ships teleport on board, although many of their attack ships are still tied up pursuing the other aligned ships. Okay, and what does this timer say? Mantis from other ships are still boarding you. Okay, well, first things first, mind control these guys. Okay, there's a Mantis in here. We killed this guy. Oh, now they're in here. Stop running away from me. I thought you guys weren't cowards. Okay, now's our chance. Firing everything. Alright, and we'll cloak two, and they're dead. Get one shot, guys. You finish off the Tikinakarika suzerain. Their ship provides a healthy amount of scrap. Turn your attention to the rest of the battle. There is a shift in morale. The losing side, the Pafinakinarala clan, now has a second win, as the Tikinarika clan retreat back into their own territory. You scrap the suzerain ship as the tide turns. In the aftermath, another broken down suzerain hails your ship. Accept the hail. Being very grateful, Tikinakarika are longtime foe. Very cruel, very nasty. I'm gonna just call this guy Pafinaki. Pafinaki owing debt. Will follow. Accept the grateful suzerain onto your crew. Okay, nice. Welcome on board. You can replace Ruin. Alright, so now we have a pretty powerful guy on our ship, which is awesome. Alright, now let's go to the exit beacon. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Explore. The beacon at first glance seems home to a junkyard. Upon closer inspection, it reveals itself to be a ramshackle market. One trader has a deal that catches your eye. 10 fuel for 2 missiles? No, 100% I'm doing that. Alright, now, the next sector is going to be the Geniocracy Science District. Oh, that ought to be interesting. But you'll have to just stay tuned for the next episode of FTL Multiverse with the DASR-12. This has been a pretty fun run so far, yet it also feels like a pretty quick run. I can't lie. But, hey, we've been kicking basically everyone's ass with this overpowered glaive beam, hacking, all this stuff. And I think we'll have a really, really easy time destroying the flagship. But without further ado, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And I'll see ya in space. See ya!